I want to share with you a time where someone told me to just get over it, move on. While in their mind they were being honest and upfront and giving you the hard truth, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it and all that stuff. That's all fine, well, and good. However, when people are in this space, you don't want to do that because you're being dismissive, you're being hurtful, you're being unkind, and you don't know put those words can actually push someone over the edge, especially if they value you and your opinion. So you just want to be careful with that. I know for me, I try to I try to avoid those words in talking to other people. I try to offer different ways of looking at it, different perspectives. And I'm going to tell you, I know sometimes I've been in situations where I'm like, I'll tell you a time where, well, not a particular time, but times where I really want to say stuff like this that I don't say it, but I want to say it. I'm going to be honest. I want to say, are, are we talking about this right now? I'm going to need you to move on, right? But I don't say it. So a time where I really want to say it is when a situation happens and myself and the other person talk about it. Hey, whatever happened, and then I ask them, hey, can you accept my apology? I didn't mean to do that. I was unaware that I hurt you, or I was unaware that my actions had impacted you in a negative manner. But thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. I just ask that you forgive me. Now, what I also do is I also pray and I ask the Lord to forgive me for hurting my family, my friend, my coworker, or whoever the person is. When I ask the Lord to forgive me, and I know He forgives instantly, and then I talk directly to the person here on earth and I ask them to forgive me, they have a choice to forgive or not forgive. However, when I leave that conversation and we had a conversation, you told me how you felt, you told me how my actions impacted you. And when I walk away from that conversation or we hang up the phone and we're done with that conversation, I am absolutely done with that conversation. And so let's just say a week goes by, a month goes by, 6 months go by, 40 years go by, 50 years go by, 60 years go by, and we haven't talked about it. So I'm assuming, I know the Lord forgave me. When I walked away, I was hoping that you forgave me. And you bring it up a year later, and one, I'm probably caught off guard because I'm thinking, I thought we talked about that. I asked you to forgive me, and you start bringing up all this, and I'm sitting here like, what what are we having this conversation right now? Because we talked about this last year and you're talking about it again today. Now, I am going to be kind and I'm going to hear you out. I'm going to be honest with you. When I say 1000% honest with you, I can't believe that we're talking about this. And the fact that we had a conversation, you heard me out, I heard you out. I asked you to forgive me, and you're still holding, and I'm going to call it holding a grudge, and you're in a space of unforgiving. Yeah, I'm kind of good with that. And in my mind, and I'm being honest, in my mind, I'm thinking, move on. What are we talking about here? Like, what is this conversation really about? Can you please take this conversation and move over there? No, don't move that way because that's the past. Move over there. We going into the future. You holding on to this? Are you serious? Okay. Okay. That's all I can say is okay. I am not going to dedicate any more energy to this conversation than what I did last year when we talked about it and I asked you to forgive me. So the space that I'm in, yeah, I'm good. I am highly recommending you forgive me, and you need to be good too. I'm gonna bring up unforgiveness. Forgiving somebody is up to you. It benefits you more than it benefits them. I've moved on, but you still stuck in last year. Come on now. Work with me. And I'm going to be honest, I am not entertaining another conversation with you about that situation that happened last year. And we talked about it. And I thought it was settled. Okay. On this particular subject, I don't believe that it's necessary for us to write it down, because it's better to have it and not need it than need it not have it. On this particular situation, I'm going to need you to straighten your crown, hug yourself, and love like you've never been hurt before. Until next time, peace.